Alright, welcome to Tibalt's Apprentice. Weaponized land drops. I guess that's what it's going to be. We're going to go through it slow and easy. You're going to recognize some of the cards that I've been using, such as that Pest Infestation. But I've added some deserts, and I've changed this deck enough that I think it's important to... it's not important. None of this is important. But I felt like making another video on it. So there are 3 ways to win. You can see those in the thumbnail. But Aftermath Analyst, yeah, that kind of backfires every now and then. That Gaea's Blessing has to be in there though, because we are playing, well, we're playing against blue and we're playing against mill strategies. And there's nothing worse than being milled out with a deck like this. But if we're lucky, this is probably, I'm going to say, a mid-game deck where we can make extra mana with the Lotus Cobra. We want to get as many land drops in there. We may even draw every single land that we have on our deck, but we can still win because we get to throw deserts and we get to throw those other Streets of Capenna lands back onto the field to gain life off of them. What we are weak against is flyers. So we have to there's a reason why I mentioned weak against flyers, right? We have to be able to inflict a whole lot of damage in a single turn. The Spelunking allows us to do that, but that Pest Infestation, the beauty of that is the fact that we can destroy artifacts and enchantments. Let's put this on the board. We'll take advantage and possibly draw into another land card. We don't, but we can put this on the battlefield. We can draw mana from our Lotus Cobras and then put our other Bloomburrow cards in there. Let's make sure that we have this. We can get the black off the Lotus Cobra. Let's pay a green and a black. Generally speaking, just make one of each. Just alternate between them. Alright. Every land drop is a potential death sentence. Alright. Let's crank as much value out as we can through this turn. Forest. Forest. So, we're going to try to build up as much mana as we can. We know that they're tapped out, so we don't have to... Well, it's not inconceivable that they wouldn't have a counter spell, but we can get enough mana going at this point that we can crack those Ornithopters right in half. A little bit of damage from the land. This is by far not a magic bullet. I think I said that sentence backwards, but anyhow. This is in no way a magic bullet, is what I'm trying to say. But it does have a lot more versatility than a lot of the decks that I've built. Being able to swing in, I now know that I can trash all my land and draw new land, getting more mana from the Cobras. But we're going to see how wide they can go. Throwing out a mirror box, throwing out an Ornithopter, throwing out another Ornithopter, and they're looking a little bit scary. We're going to say good game, but it's because I know that I have them at this point. Let's change that desert for something else. Make it a forest. And we'll do this. I could probably use just a little bit more card draw. In the comments below, if you can think of a good card draw spell I should have in here, or a card draw land is probably the way to go, that would be good. But as it stands, let's just crank this up and get as much mana as we possibly can in a single turn. Yep, we're just going to sack everything. I think they know what's coming with their good game. I do have Spelunking, so that will come in untapped, so it's another thing I can sack. That will give me 3 life, as well as double land drop triggers. And I think that's about it. We'll go over the deck one by one, but we're at 20 some triggers so far, 23 triggers, 27 triggers. Yeah, we just keep building. And like I said, we may possibly play every single land in the deck, but even though I don't have anything else to do with it, this is where I would need a mana sink. I need some sort of mana sink that gives me land, or gives me card draw, or something that I can filter all this mana into. But again, it's the weaponized land drops. Yeah, they're ready to bail. Let's take a look at what's in the deck. It's all going to be pretty familiar if you watch. Did you see that win rate? Like 70 something win rate? Not bad. I'm quite proud of that, as a matter of fact. I guess if I was really proud of it, I would take it to the ladder. But yeah, here we go. Everything is cheap. We've got 3 of these. We've got 3 of these. Everything we really need, we have at least 3 of. The Gaea's Blessing is in there. I will probably get rid of that one. Land drops really aren't doing it for me. I need more immediate card removal. So anything if you can think of for creature removal. Maybe I should just go for more Culling Rituals. That's it. But anyhow, that's the deck. That's how it works. Play with it yourself and tell me what you think of it.